Breathe in, move, listen. Invite Jesus to your space.
Welcome to Restore Self-Care. Let's lay down all the way down. I want you to lay down in reconstructive rest pose. Knees come together, feet way out. Embrace yourself and give yourself a beautiful hug. Stay with your breath. And just empty your cup. And when I mean empty your cup, sometimes we come walking in the door onto our mats and our glasses are really full. And when something comes into our lives and more is poured into your cup, there's no room for any more, so it spills over. So today, right now, I want you to let go of any negative beliefs that you may have about yourself, any self-doubt, any negative belief about another person, anything that's holding you back. Empty out your cup and let it go. Let there be more room for light and love to come into your practice today. Maybe taking a different perspective. Focusing on the positive breath as we move into equal ratio breath. So with the equal ratio breath, you're holding this expansive hug, and it's exactly what it is, equal ratio breath. We breathe in the same amount of counts as we exhale. So if you're breathing in 3 counts, you're exhaling out 3 counts. Riding your breath like a wave of the ocean coming in and out of the tide. Maybe you're going to 4 counts. You'll know. You'll know what your lung capacity is inviting you to do right now. It may be 5 counts or 6, maybe even 7. Expanding the chest. But knowing and accepting wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. So stay with that equal ratio breath and give yourself space, grace. This practice has actually been one of the hardest for me to write and develop. Unfortunately, I'm going to be vulnerable here. But as I do the work myself, I realize that the fight in this life isn't with others, but with myself. So maybe check in for a minute. Sometimes we think the fight is about others and what they think, but internally, deep inside, it really is with yourself. So oftentimes when feelings of self-doubt arise, we might try to overcome these things alone, thinking that we're strong enough, or maybe just not asking for help. But at the end of the day, we know there is divinity in our lives. Christ, that came to save us from anything that would limit our ability to become more, to become like Him. We know there's love for us, that He's mindful of us, and He has the power to make all things possible. So it's up to us. If we don't accept this help from Him, self-doubt can paralyze our self-potential. So let's take a few more breaths with this equal ratio breath. And let's do the work today together and try changing our focus. Whatever you focus on will increase. That is truth. When we focus on our weaknesses and inadequacies, those weaknesses and inadequacies will continue to occupy our thoughts. So with that said, let's change our focus today and every day going forward. Take that next breath and then gently roll over to your belly. I want you to take a moment, don't rush or force this, but move over into a nice restorative posture right onto your belly. Your hands can be rested at your sides. Take a moment here to connect with your breath. Deep breath comes into the body, and then let it go. You're resting on either side of your cheek, letting go of any stress and tension, anything that's already come up. So with that next breath, you can stay rested here, or you can take your right leg and start to bring your heel into the buttocks. Give it a nice squeeze. Press your hips towards the earth. Maybe the hand is up in front of you, supporting you. Pressing your pelvic floor down into the earth. Take a deep breath in. And then let it all go. Bring that heel just a little bit closer towards the glutes with every expansive breath. Then on that next breath cycle, I want you to think, why? Why do you doubt yourself if you ever do? Maybe you don't struggle with any self-doubt, and that is absolutely amazing. But if you do ever come across self-doubt, why do you think that is? Maybe this is a reason. Maybe you become impatient with your progress. So on that next breath, as we exchange our leg, draw the other leg in, support with the other side, draw it into the glutes, and change your focus. Instead of becoming impatient with your progress, focus on patient progress, not immediate perfection. Stay with that breath. And every exhale, you're pressing the pelvis down into the earth, aligning the hips. Allow that expansiveness to come through the quadricep and release any stress and tension you're holding here. Maybe you've got a strap today and you're working through a strap. One more breath cycle. When you're ready, gently and slowly release that leg. We'll bring the palms to the sides of the body. So listen to my voice, fingertips to the outsides of your mat, elbows press up towards the heavens above. We're going right into intimidation cobra. So we press through the palms of the hands, the fingers, we expand through the back. Then we exhale and roll down. We're soft and gentle, no forcing or pushing. We've softened the buttocks muscles, so we're working through the spine to support the backbone of our body, to support the strength, the patient progress instead of the immediate perfection. Stay with that breath, ride the wave. One or two more here. Maybe you go a little bit higher each and every time, trying to take the focus out of the palms and more into the back. On that last cycle, let's tuck it back, knees come back, hips lift up right over the knees. I'm going to gently turn around. So walk yourself out in puppy posture. Let's stack the hips over the knees. Give yourself space. And I want you to walk, walk, walk as far as your fingers will travel without letting the elbows rest on the floor. We allow the forehead to come down, pressure into the palms of the hands, and let that forehead rest. Maybe the nose or the chin. Possibly the chest if you're really feeling open today. Use that expansive breath to inhale deeply and exhale gently, staying with this idea of patient progress, not immediate perfection. Good. Open with that last expansive breath and then let it all go. Let's sink back into the hips, into child's pose. Take a breath. Good job. And when you're ready, maybe we pivot ourselves over so we're forward facing however you need to on your mat. We're going to relax into our child's pose, into our hips. Take a deep breath. And on that next breath cycle, come up and sit on the backs of the heels. Reach up the arms high to the sky with your breath. Exhale, pull down everything that's positive right down into your hearts. Check in, set an intention. Your intention today is what I focus on will increase. What I focus on will increase. What I focus on will increase. Good. With your next breath, inhale high to the sky. Exhale, take the palms forward and turn them upward towards the heavens. Close down your eyes and be with your breath right here, right now. Could another possibility of why we doubt ourselves be because we dwell on our weaknesses, making us more critical and judgmental of ourselves? So as your eyes are closed right here, I want you to change your focus. Focus on how God sees you instead of how you see yourself. Pure love, pure light. Receive all of that love and light and connect with your breath, that lifeline to your heavenly home while you're away. You are worthy of that love. Inhale, arms go up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breath in and let it all go. Let's take a child's pose with a chest expansion, high to the sky. We're going to open up. Now, if your hands don't clasp and touch, embrace a sun behind your back if it's hard to clasp. Maybe make this imaginary sun of light and love behind you as you lift those arms up high to the sky. We're here for one more breath. And then let it all go. If you can, make the clasp. Maybe it's palm to palm. Keeping that bind or clasp for the sun. Come up onto the knees, rise up high, open your chest and open your heart. Look up to the heavens above. Maybe you drop your head back, or maybe you just keep a neutral spine. But as we continue to open through our heart, offer all that love that you have to give and receive. On that next breath, we exhale back down to where we were before. Drop our head to the floor one more time. Arms up to the sky. If we're not clasping, we're pressing the sun with our palms of our hands, holding that love and light, warmth, lifting and lengthening. Last breath cycle here. Let it go. And then exhale, let's move into child's pose. Take a breath, take a rest for a moment. Good. Moving up when you're ready to cat and cow, coming to all fours, nice gently round the spine. Tuck the chin of the chest, navel to spine, and then inhale, look up towards the heavens above. One breath, one movement. We don't move without breathing, and we don't breathe without moving. So let's keep this beautiful focus that we've changed into letting us see God how He sees us instead of how we see ourselves. Good. Lift and down. Let's start to flow this. Maybe we take it all the way back to child's pose on that round. On the inhale, we come up and look towards the sky, drop the belly to the earth. We exhale, tuck and round, reach into our seats. On that inhale, we expand the breath, drop the belly towards the earth. And then exhale, tuck and round, stay with your breath. One more with your breath cycle. Flow with it, stay present with that pranic energy moving through the body. Let's go into a natural spine, all fours. Going into spinal balance, let's take the left leg long first. When you're ready, firmly grounded, pull that navel up into the spine, our shoulders round out away from our ears. If you feel like you're ready, we can pick that opposite arm up off the floor, alternate arm and leg, get length. This is not much about strength here, although we are activating all portions of our body. The core is active, but I want you to focus more on length. Visualize this beautiful light shining through the crown of your head. So much goodness that you radiate here. Deep breath in. Let it go. Stay with your focus. How does God see you? Not how you see yourself. Expansive breath here. Draw the navel into the spine. Flex the foot. Activate your glute. We're actively working strong, centered, and grounded. Release and switch sides when you're ready. Get into that posture. Pull the navel up into the spine, square the hips, dorsal flex the foot behind. Shine that light through the crown of the head. Shoulders rat down away from the ears. Deep breath in, extend the arm if you'd like. Long extension of the spine from crown to tail. Stay with your breath. Remember patient progress, not immediate perfection. Let it go. Beautiful last breath cycle. And then release the hand down. We'll tuck our toes, stay in your bird dog. Push the knee up. Left leg is high up to the sky with your breath. Good. Exhale, empty, let it go. On that next breath, knee comes into the belly, tiger curl. We're pushing the earth away from our bodies. Get strength through the core. You can modify this by dropping your knee. If you want to stay lifted, the knee comes into the belly, almost as if you can touch your nose to your knee. 4 taps here with shin to floor. Exhale, lift, press the earth away. Inhale. These are slow movements, but strengthening the body. Inhale. Last one. Good. Press and lift. Excellent. 3-legged dog. Back up high to the sky with your breath. Inhale forward to plank. Pick your choice here. Either knees, then chest, chin, elbows. Scrape the sides of the ribs. Maybe it's a full flow. Maybe you're at cobra or upward facing dog. And reminding yourself wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. Meeting back in downward dog when you're ready and willing. Expansive breath in and let it go. Deep breath in. Let it go. Good. When you're ready on that next breath, opposite leg comes high to the sky. Deep breath in. Tiger curl, nose to knee. Pose of strength. Building a foundation, nose to knee. Modify if you'd like to drop the knee. Self-confidence is lifting. Tap the shin to the floor, nice and slow. Good. Exhale, press away. Inhale, starfish fingers. Stay with that breath. Last one, you're strong. Lift the leg back up to the sky. Deep breath in. Let it go. Flow it out or rest it wherever you need to be. Listen to your body. When you're ready, meet back in downward dog. Let's reset that breath 3 times. Let it go. Again, deep breath in. Let it all go. One more breath. Let go of anything no longer serving you. Just let it go. Look to the top of your mat with your next breath. Take 2 steps, walk, hop, however you wish to travel. Inhale, upward. Monkey. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Walk it out if you choose. Maybe you're grabbing a block here for more space and extension. Or if you're hanging heavy, rock from right to left. Head is heavy. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Root to rise with your breath. Head is slow for 3 and 2 and 1. Gentle back bend if it's there this morning. If not, listen to your body. Exhale, forward. Bring it all the way to the earth. Inhale, get length through your spine. Exhale, relax down and breathe. One more time. Inhale all the way up, the root to rise. Grab for the sun above. Exhale, hand to the heart center. Pick up the left knee and pull it into the chest. Find a supported balance in your standing leg. We'll gently cross it up and over. Great time for a block. We'll fold down. Find our block here or the floor. Let the head be heavy. Beautiful job. Left hand is to the fore or block. Right wing comes up towards the sky. Keep our hips to the front of the mat. We're bringing out and detoxifying all the internal organs. So much of our self-doubt comes through the third chakra, our solar plexus. It's the gut. Everything that we tell our minds tends to go to the gut. So taking time to have a healthy gut is so important. Good. Stay with that breath. And think about another reason why we may doubt ourselves. Do you possibly fear you're not enough? So I want you to change that focus with that statement. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't. Good. Connected to the prana flowing through your body. Let it go. Release the arm towards the floor. Let's come up nice and slow for 3 and 2 and 1. Knee comes back up into the belly. We're going to go right to tree. Last time in Energize, we closed down our eyes and grounded here. You can continue to go there, or if you're used to practicing true wherever you are used to, go there. We're just here for 3 breaths. So find what works for your body, never on the knee joint itself. So feel grounded and feel good in your skin. Feel supported, feel strong, rooted. Deep breath in. Let it go. You've got 1 more breath. Maybe you do close your eyes, or maybe you don't today. Maybe you extend your branches, or maybe you're just where you need to be. Gently and slowly let it all go. Knee comes back in. Forward fold, hang heavy. Root to rise in 3 and 2, 1. Expansive breath towards the sky. Exhale, pull it down towards the earth. Inhale, look up into monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. So good. Bring out anything no longer serving you. Then gently and slowly, let's root to rise 1 more time for 3 and 2 and 1. Arms up, embrace the sun. Knee comes in, opposite knee in, right knee in. Pull it into the belly, cross it over, and fold down towards the earth. Grab blocks, whatever needs to serve your practice today. Head is heavy. Let it all go. Time to twist and wring out everything that's blocking you inside that gut. Place the right hand to a block or the floor, left wing to the sky, and squeeze it out like you're wringing out a wet rag. Get rid of anything that shouldn't be there. What could possibly be another reason we doubt ourselves? Could you be comparing your weaknesses to others' strengths? Change the focus right here. Focus on increasing your abilities instead of comparing your abilities. Stay with that breath. Let the fuel be what moves the vehicle, your body. Breath moves through the body. Wring out your internal organs and let go of anything no longer serving your purpose. Let it go. Last breath cycle. Slowly release the hand towards the floor. When you're ready, come up nice and slow. Root to rise. Knee comes back into the belly. We lift it up and prepare for tree on the other side. So again, slight bend in the supported leg. Ground where you need to be. Remembering never to put the foot on the knee joint itself, but anywhere else is absolutely acceptable. So again, where do you want to ground and root? Roll your shoulders down and back. Find your tree branches. Maybe close down the eyes. Maybe you even go behind the back today. Open that chest and heart center. We've got 1 more deep breath here. Stay steady and strong, rooted, grounded, and focused. Let go of the chatter in the mind. Calm the waters of the mind. Good. Gently and slowly, we start to wiggle it out. Root to rise all the way up to the sky. Exhale, pull it down into the earth. Inhale, get length through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Take a step back into your plank. Flow it out if you want to flow. Modify, add extra push-ups if you need more today. What did you come for? What is your body telling you that you need? When you're done with that last breath cycle, meet me back in downward dog when you're ready and willing. Inhale, deep breath, and then let it all go. Inhale, right leg travels high to the sky, lift it up, three-legged dog. Step between the two hands. We're either grounding the knee or we're gonna stay up in a crescent lunge. You have choices. When you're ready, root to rise all the way up. We're gonna take eagle arms like we did last week, right under left, and start to move with your breath. Elbow to knee, open towards the sky. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, connect. If we're feeling a little off balance, ground the knee to the floor. Figure out where you need to be. Or maybe you need to open your stance slightly. Take up space on your mat. Good. Stay with your breath. Changing the focus right here, right now. Focusing on increasing your abilities instead of comparing your abilities. Good. Stay right here. Nice and slowly. Let's unwind. Let's go right into Warrior 3. Prep here. Find it. Grab for block, space, focus, kick it up, balance in. Right hip and left are exactly in alignment. We're here for a breath before we grab for the earth. Good. Keep that nice Warrior 3. We're going to bend the back knee. Tuck it behind the right leg. Give a nice little crunch. Then exhale, send it to the sky. So maybe doing a little eagle dance with our legs this time. Give me about 8 of those with your breath and your pace. Exhale on the lift. Inhale on the lower. Strengthening out that lower body. Good. So much strength going on in the glutes. Finish your last one here, steady and strong. Lift it up high to the sky. Take a pause here in standing straddle split. Dive down, let the head be heavy. Maybe we hold a block. Allow ourselves to explore wherever we need to be. Maybe you grab behind the calf today, working on balance. Or maybe you take both hands behind the calf. Or maybe you just stay supported to the earth, staying with that breath, expanding and letting go, working on increasing your capabilities instead of comparing your capabilities. Deep breath in, let it go. Good. Soften and bend. We're going to take the knee right behind our leg and come into a seated spinal twist. Drop into the sits bones. Tuck it in. Give yourself a nice, loving, warm embrace here. I want you to pull up through the top of the crown of the head. Sits bones are grounded. Shoulders rolled down and back away from the ears. Option to close down your eyes. Go inward. And if you're ready, and you want to take this arm up and over, glance over the shoulder, twist and wring it out. Sit up tall and strong. Take a moment to think why you doubt yourself. Maybe it's because you try to do too many things at once. So change your focus. Focus on one needful task at a time. Let it all go. One more breath. Visualize this rag as you're squeezing out anything that no longer serves your gut, anything negative, any beliefs that you have. Empty your cup. Squeeze it out and let it go. Beautiful job. Let's gently and slowly release. Move back to the top of the mat into warrior three. So take your time. Have grace. Extend to warrior three. We'll hold here for 1 or 2 breaths, so square your hips. Either hands supported to the floor if you feel like you want to pick up one hand and extend, or the other arm back. Stay with it. We're still on the same leg. I know your glute is under fire right now, so we haven't changed. We're still working the same side. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. If you fall out, you get back in. Balance it, support it. Good. Beautiful job. Foot comes down, root to rise and shake it out. So good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw those hands to center. All right, that same leg that we were standing on, I want you to keep it forward. Come back to warrior two, open up. We're still on the same leg. We have not reversed everything yet. So whatever that leg was, that achy feel in the glute, it's still there. Deep breath in. Let it go. Good. Stay with this beautiful warrior two. Find your drishti point. Where are you going? What's your point of concentration? What's your focus? Your affirmation? What I focus on will increase. So with that next breath, turn the palm over, inhale. Reverse the circle, but I want you to keep dancing with your breath. In and out, a peaceful side angle, stimulating the oblique muscles, flowing how your body needs to travel. There's no right or wrong here, so just feel what feels good in your body. The ability to move, go with your pace, not your neighbor's. Your pace is your breath. So if your body's not moving to the rhythm of your breath, the beating of the heart, go there. Focus on one task at a time. Good. Stay strong in the foundation. You're doing such a great job. When you're ready, peaceful warrior, steady and strong. Open through sideways, option to pick up the heel. Send the breath all down through the intercostal muscles, through side waist. And just imagine your breath flowing in and out of every rib, healing this expansive breath. Strong. Being it on top of side angle. Reach up over the ear. Deep breath in. Find more space. Straighten up the elbow as much as possible. Open your shoulder. And give love through your heart. Don't close it off. You're loved, and you have love to give. So stay with your breath. Let it go. Come back to warrior two, steady and strong. On your next breath, we'll reach up to the sky, moving to wide-legged straddle. Fall down towards the earth, toes point in, heels out, head is heavy. Good, let it all go. Such a great inversion here. Head is relaxed. Folding from the lumbar spine, we're replenishing all the fresh blood and oxygen to our heads, our brains, internal organs. Just let it go. Let gravity do the work. And with that next breath, we reach to the opposite ankle. The left wing goes high. Square the hips. Let the head dive deeper. Elbow starts to press towards the earth. Let that feeling of your expansiveness of your hamstrings and calves let go here. Flat backs. We transfer our weight to the other side and reach for the outside leg. Right wing goes high to the sky. Always remembering to keep your hips square and supported. We're twisting through the internal organs. Lots of twisting today. To let go of negative beliefs in the third chakra, solar plexus, replenishing the gut with healthy, positive vitality. Good. Stay with your focus. One needful task at a time. Let it go. Nice and slow, let's gently release ourselves. Bend the knees in 3 and 2, 1. Grab for the sky. Step to the top of your mat and check in. Affirmation here. What I focus on will increase. Grounding that other leg, we're going to balance the other side of the body, moving into Warrior 3 with grace and control. Dive your hands towards the earth, hips are square, head is heavy. We drop the knee behind the leg, and then we lift up towards the sky. Point the toe, activating glutes, core strength. Continue to move with grace and control. We've got 8 of these, so stay with your breath. Good, we inhale lower and exhale lift. However, fast or slow, we're balancing the other side of the body. Good, balancing right and lefts. So good. To keep equal opportunity to both sides of the body. Both our masculine and feminine, our yin and our yang, sun and moon. Just balance. Good. 1 or 2 more wherever you're finished. If you're finished, take it to the sky, standing straddle split. Let the head be heavy. No judgments or expectations from rights or lefts. Let it surrender and let it go. Beautiful job. Maybe you grab the back of the calf. Maybe you balance both hands. Maybe you're grounded and supported. Let's gently and slowly start to tuck the foot behind the leg and sit into your seat. Both sits bones are grounded. We'll lift up through the top of the spine. First and foremost, give yourself that hug. Can't go anywhere if we're not loving ourselves. So hug it in. Lift up tall, open your heart, open your light. And if you're ready, you can twist open, or you can stay exactly where you are. Bring out all of that internal stuff that goes on inside of the body. Just let it go. Be with your breath. What is another reason why we doubt ourselves? Could it be possibly that we feel unworthy of Christ's help? And we rely on our own strength sometimes. So let's change that focus right here, right now. Focus on Christ's invitation to walk with you instead of walking alone. Whatever that means to you, stay with it, visualize it. Last breath, wring it all out. You're doing so good. Lengthen through the spine. Try to go a little deeper than before. And then when you're ready, untwist, unwind. Come to the top of your mat. We'll slowly ground down the foot once again. Moving right into Warrior 3, same leg. So send it, extend it, level your hips. Allow yourself to either stay supported towards the earth, or maybe you pick up one arm or 2. Tiny micro bend in the supported knee. We're here for another breath. Stay strong. Shine the light through the crown of that head. Flat spines, leveling hips. Good. You're steady and you're supported. With your next breath, root to rise nice and slow. Shake it out. Good. Inhale. And we're going to transfer the weight back into the foot. Keep that first foot forward. Warrior 2, check in. Make sure that the feet are parallel to one another. I'm going to actually turn around so you can see me. You see the front toe peeking out in front of the knee. Good. We lift up our pelvic floor by pulling the heels, drawing them to the center and lifting up. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and find this beautiful dristy point. this point of concentration right out the front fingertips. Reminding ourselves that what we focus on will increase. So with your next breath, draw in all that's positive, good, and light. Inhale, turn the palm. Exhale, paint the sky, and stay with your breath. In and out of peaceful warrior. Do your dance with your breath. Grounding down through the supported legs. You're steady and strong. But you feel beautiful, graceful, and you're grateful for this body that you have to move. Nothing will penetrate this positive light that you feel about yourself right now. Stay with it. Move deeper with every expanding breath. Good. Maybe this is your last time through, and then meet me back in Peaceful Warrior. Take a pause. Option to pull up the front heel. Expand through side waist, and let that breath come into every intercostal muscle of the ribs. In and out, healing, strengthening, supporting. We exhale, come on top of the knee, arm comes up over the ear. Try to get extension through the elbow. Maybe try to open your shoulder and open your heart with love. No closing off. We've left that behind today. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Again. Let it go. Come back to your warrior two. Toes turn in. I want you to heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. If you're backwards, turn around till you're in a supportive space to come into your yogic squat. Find a block, anything to support you, to lift you through this process. This yogic goddess squat is one of strength and vitality. Grounds you to the earth, opens your heart. Press your elbows against the thighs. Open the top of the heart. Deep breath in, stay with it. I want you to let it all go. Good. Feet are supported and grounded, heavy and strong. If we're feeling a little tight today, remember, give yourself grace and love. That's what this class is about. Self-care. Rock it out. Feel what feels good in your body. Give yourself the tools that you need to focus on one needful task at a time. To focus on increasing your abilities instead of comparing them. To focus on what you can do and not what you can't. To focus on how God sees you instead of how you see yourself. To focus on patient progress and not immediate perfection. With that next breath, slowly lift out, root to rise, nice and slow. We'll travel to the top of our mat, come to a seated posture, and move right into boat, Tornavasana. Hold through your core. We can always support from behind if we need extra support. Roll your shoulders down and away. And if you want to release, pull up through the core, kiss up the knees, the ankles, lift through the heart, shine your light, close down your eyes. You've got 2 breaths here. Be strong. Engaged through the powerhouse of the center. You're strong. We've wrung out everything that no longer serves us. So stack it with strength now, with ability. Deep breath in and let it go. So good. Gently release to the mat. You did so good. Hug your knees to the chest. Give yourself love. Egg beater out, whatever feels good in your body. Move both directions. So good. For just a moment, let's find a reclined butterfly pose. Soles of the feet together, open the knees, one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. We'll have free form right after this. But I want you to check in, hand on heart, hand on belly. One of the best things that we can do throughout our day to help increase strength and let go of self-doubt is to write 3 things down that went well in your day and why they went well. So for just a moment, I want you to think about 3 things, either that's gone well today already, or if you've just started your day, tap into yesterday. But once you've noticed those 3 things that went well and why they went well, then the time is yours to practice free-form yoga. So stay as long as you need to recognize those 3 things. And I'm going to give you a solid 2 minutes to move your body however it needs to be moved before we move into final relaxation or shavasana. So as you stay with that breath and you continue to move your body or think of the 3 things, I want you to remember to change your focus as you breathe. Focusing on patient progress, not immediate perfection. Focusing on how God sees you instead of how you see yourself. Focusing on what you can do and not what you can't. Focusing on increasing your abilities instead of comparing your abilities. Focusing on one needful task at a time. Do you think that you could do spinal twist at the same time that you're doing pigeon pose, or at the same time you're doing a warrior dance, or at the same time that you're doing a back bend? No. So why do we do that to ourselves? Why do we stack so much on our plates that pull us in so many different directions? That immediately turns us to self-doubt because we can't keep it going in all 5 different categories. So focus on one needful task at a time to build strength, self-confidence, and put your passion there, your desire, your hope, your love, and your purpose. Let it grow the fruit of the tree. Because you've planted the roots already. The roots are there. They're in you. You've reset your foundation. You've energized. And lastly, focus on Christ's invitation to walk with you instead of walking alone. Good. If you've been doing free form and you haven't switched sides or balanced your body, you've got about another 30 to 40 seconds to do that. Make sure we're treating our bodies well from left to right. And just staying with the intention that what I focus on will increase. It's true. If you stay with the negativity and focus on it, it will increase. And if you focus on healthy, whole foods, using food as fuel into your body that nourishes, your health will increase. If you focus on your breath, your mind will calm and increase with positivity. If you focus on your family and your relationships and spirituality, it will increase. If you focus on what you cannot do and who you are not, that will increase too. So gently taking your time whenever you're ready, prepare yourself for final relaxation. And if you need more time today for your free form, please go there. If not, let's take it down to wherever our body is well supported, wherever it's nourished. Maybe you add an extra layer of clothing or blanket, anything that will allow us to be still here. Allow us to let the arms rest next to the side of our body, palms turning up for receiving, and maybe palms turning down for grounding. If you would like to have any smelly oils or lotions, reach for those in your home. Maybe rub them on your wrists, maybe the back of your neck, or give yourself a nice neck massage, that self-love head massage. Offer the loving touch that your body deserves with love. So whenever you're ready, just let yourself go into this space of safety and security. Soften the facial muscles and let the tongue fall softly in the mouth. Let the eyes be soft. And not only the eyes, but the sockets behind the eyes. Maybe there's a slight smile as it turns up the corners to focus on positive thoughts, because what you focus on will increase. Feel the rise and fall of the belly coming in and out, allowing the neck to be long and a natural extension of the spine. Your shoulders are grounded and rooted to the earth below. Hands turned upward for receiving or downward for grounding. Maybe you're on your belly. Wherever you are, you feel the rhythm of your heart beating in your chest. You feel the life force of breath coming in and out of the body. Aware of this connection piece to your heavenly home while you're away on this earth. You're firm in your foundation, steady and still. Hips are heavy, legs supported, and feet heavy as two rocks, possibly flopping open. And you're completely still, safe, loved, nourished by all the good things that life has to offer you. And at this very moment, you see a door in front of you. A white light permeates through the bottom of the threshold, and you're curious. The light pulls you in. You see it coming and you wish to enter. As you take a few steps forward, you lightly touch the knob of the door and you gently turn and twist, pushing the door slightly, wondering what is happening in this beautiful, welcoming, lighted space. And there, as you open the door, you see this beautiful room full of magnificent pottery lining the shelves, tables, some of the most exquisite masterpieces you have ever laid eyes on before. And as you walk into this lighted room, you feel warmth and peace, calm and love. You want to stay because of that peace that draws you in. You begin to look around to see if anyone else is here, and from a distance, you see the potter. He gently starts to bend down and pick up a broken piece, shattered pottery on the ground. He pauses with compassion in his body language. He picks up one piece and another. Instead of getting scrapped like unusable clay, he picks up these pieces individually and yet makes again another vessel. To do so, he takes the clay through a slow yet long process sometimes of softening to restore the vessel that had been broken. The potter's focus is the clay, and by just adding water alone to the hard, dried up clay isn't enough. It doesn't make it soft again. It is a long and steady process of slowly adding water and then painstakingly kneading it with the potter's hands. Like the clay, the potter focuses on you. You are in his hands. The softer your heart, the easier it is for the potter to reshape and restore you. You the clay, and he the potter. Though difficult and sometimes painful, Christ will mold you into greatness if you trust the process. Visit him often, invite him to walk with you, and engage in a dual partnership, creating a unique masterpiece. Each piece of pottery is never the same, and each has its own story. And when feeling broken, it is yet found and molded again into another vessel. Because of your potential, you are shaped personally and lovingly by the potter's hand. Again and again and again. What you focus on will increase. His focus is you. Is he yours? Softly in your mind, what I focus on will increase. This is your Shavasana. Enjoy. The soft sound of the chime. Pay close attention and keep your awareness with your breath as that breath travels in through the nose and out. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Bring awareness to the body and stretch out any way that you need to. Pencil stretches or rolling over to a fetal posture of your choice. Recognizing and nourishing the seed that you planted today. The seed that springs us from self-doubt to self-confidence, love, and so much more. Stay here as long as you'd like, but if you are ready to move on with your day, slowly come up, slowly. Don't feel like you need to force, rush, or push. Just softly, slowly arrive to this new hope and strength and vitality, rolling out anything left that's tense or tight, letting stress and tension go in the spine or the neck. Maybe you're ready to open your expansive breath here. Reach for the sky, biggest breath you've taken all day. And exhale, pull in what is all that is good, light and love. Hold it here. Change your focus. Focus on patient progress and not immediate perfection. Focus on how God sees you instead of how you see yourself. Focus on what you can do and not what you can't. Focus on increasing your abilities and not comparing them. Focus again on one needful task at a time. And finally, focus on Christ's invitation to walk with you, not alone. What you focus on will increase. Namaste.